thing I want to talk about with the nervous system is not just the motor nerves, but the sensory nerves.
Okay.
So we have a number of different classes of sensory nerves. So hot, cold, something as light as just stroking your fingers across the hairs on your arms versus more of a thudding kind of thing. It's the sensory nerves that give us that feedback. The sensory nerves live in the fascial layers. That's where they hang out. Most of them live in the superficial layer between the skin and the adipose and the muscle bag, so they're not nearly as abundant in the deeper layers of fascia. Okay, and the sensory nerves are not like motor nerves. So here's my seltzer, and my motor nerves is what tells me it's time to have a sip of seltzer because my voice is getting a little. So it's my motor nerves that help me do that. It's my sensory nerves that tell me how to hold the can, that give me that feeling of aluminum, the sensation of the can on my lips, and so forth. That's the sensory nerves. There's no direct connection to the spinal cord of the sensory nerves. They're more like cell phones, so they can call anybody they have a number for. So at an area that's in pain, the sensory nerves position where essentially all they know how to do is call the emergency number for help, because that's like they're just so hyperactive to everything that the slightest thing, and you've all worked on people like that you're barely touching them and they're freaking out, man. um, those are the sensory nerves.
Yeah.
And the further thing about them in terms of the fascial layers is they're also abundant in the sliding layers between the muscles, which makes sense
Yeah.
because that's that differential movement of one muscle around a bone or one muscle around another muscle. And when those muscles don't move because we're afraid to move them, so we guard them, the lubricating fluid, the hyaluronan, gets thick and dense.
Mm.
So if you think about having those sensory nerves in something that's fluid and gliding versus something that's dense like jello, it's going to make a difference in what signals those nerves can produce. And the work that we do can get the that hyaluronan uh, de-densified. The word we use for it is densification, but just getting things moving and gliding in there again will stimulate the fasciocytes, which are the cells that make the lubricant that keep your muscles happy and sliding and healthy. So, and that has an effect on the sensory nerves. So it really is. I don't know how you parse. I don't know how you parse it out. I don't know how you say it's either this or it's that. It's both.